Welcome to episode 2 of Python tutorials. Python variables. In Python, variables are created when you assign a value to it. Variables in Python: x equals to 5, y equals to hello world. Print of x, print of y, so we have 5, and then in the next line hello world in the output. Python has no command for declaring a variable. You will learn more about variables in the Python variables chapter. Comments. Python has commenting capability for the purpose of in-code documentation. Comments start with a hash, and Python will render the rest of the line as a comment. Example, comments in Python. Hash, this is a comment, print hello world. So the upper line will not be executed. Test yourself with exercises. Insert the missing part of the code below to output hello world. It should be simply print, and every letter of print is definitely going to be small letter. Python comments. Comments can be used to explain Python code. Comments can be used to make the code more readable. Comments can be used to prevent execution when testing code. Creating a comment. Comments start with a hashtag and Python will ignore them. Example, this is a comment, print hello world. Comments can be placed at the end of a line and Python will ignore the rest of the line. Like print hello world, then this is a comment. A comment does not have to be text that explains the code. It can also be used to prevent Python from executing code. So, hash print hello world, then print cheers mate, so first line of code will not be executed. Multi-line comments. Python does not really have a syntax for multi-line comments. To add a multi-line comment, you could insert a hashtag for hash for each line. This is a comment written in more than just one line. Print hello world. Or not quite as intended, you can use a multi-line string. Since Python will ignore string literals that are not assigned to a variable, you can add a multi-line string, triple quotes, in your code and place your comment inside it like this. This is a comment written in more than just one line. Print hello world. As long as the string is not assigned to a variable, Python will read the code but then ignore it, and you have made a multi-line comment. Test yourself with exercises. Exercise. Comments in Python are written with a special character. Which one? It is the hash. Okay, let's go to the next chapter. Python variables. Variables. Variables are containers for storing data values. Creating variables. Python has no command for declaring a variable. A variable is created the moment you first assign a value to it. X equals to 5, y equals to John, print of x, and then print y. And you have 5 in the upper line and John in the next line in the output. Variables do not need to be declared with any particular type and can even change type after they have been set. Like x equals to 4, x is of type int, and then x equals to Sally, x is now of type str. If you take print of x now, it will return Sally. Casting. If you want to specify the data type of a variable, this can be done with casting. Example, x equals to str of 3, x will be 3 string as a string character. Y equals to int of 3, then y will be 3, z equals to float of 3, z will be 3.0 now. Get the type. You can get the data type of a variable with the type parenthesis function. x equals to 5, y equals to John. Print the type of x, print type of y. So in the output, in the upper line, you have class less than, class is space, int greater than, and then in the lower line, you have class str greater than. You will learn more about data types and casting later in this tutorial. Single or double quotes. String variables can be declared either by using single or double quotes. Example, x equals to John hash is the same as x equals to John, single or double quotes. Case sensitive. Variable names are case sensitive. This will create two variables. Small a equals to 4, capital A equals to Sally. So as you can see, these are two separate variables. Now let's go to the next chapter. Python variable names. Variable names. A variable can have a short name like x and y, or a more descriptive name like age, car name, total, underscore volume. Rules for Python variables. A variable name must start with a letter or the underscore character. A variable name cannot start with a number. A variable name can only contain alphanumeric characters and underscores like A to Z, 0 to 9, and underscore. Variable names are case sensitive. Age and age are three different variables. Legal variable names. My var John, my underscore var, that is legal as well. Underscore my underscore var, that's legal. My var, where it is in camel case, it is legal. My var, everything is capital letter. My var 2 is also legal. Illegal variable names like 2, my var, it's not legal because 2 is a number. My hyphen var, hyphen actually stands for minus sign in Python, so it's not legal. My space var, this is not legal either. Remember that variable names are case sensitive. Multi-words variable names. Variable names with more than just one word can be difficult to read. There are several techniques you can use to make them more readable, like camel case. Each word except the first starts with a capital letter. My variable name, John. Pascal case. Each word starts with the capital letter. My variable name equals to John. And then snake case, each word is separated by an underscore character. My underscore variable underscore name equals to John. So yeah, let's go to the next chapter. Python variables assign multiple values. Many values to multiple variables. Python allows you to assign values to multiple variables in one line, like x, y, z equal to orange, banana, cherry. So print x, print y, print z, and these three fruits will be printed in three separate lines. Note, make sure the number of variables matches the number of values, or else you will get an error. One value to multiple variables, and you can assign the same value to multiple variables in one line, like x equals to y equals to z equals to orange. Print x equals to y, print x, print y, and print z will have everything orange. Okay, unpack a collection. If you have a collection of values in a list, tuple, etc., Python allows you to extract the values into variables. This is called unpacking in Python, but I guess this is called the structuring in React.js. Anyway, unpack a list. Fruits equals to, in square brackets, we have apple, banana, and cherry. This is a list. X, y, z equals to fruits. So print x, print y, and print z. This will be apple, banana, and then cherry in three separate lines consecutively. Learn more about unpacking in the Unpack Tuples chapter. Okay, guys, this is was the second episode of Python tutorial series. So I invite you to watch the third one. Thank you for watching this video.